Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
Uniforms.
They fake the handoff, now Lock. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. You look at this Eagle defense.
Pressure on him.
And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
He'll look downfield for Waller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Matter of fact, he's supposed to be, he's contemplating retirement, allegedly.
Here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Lock.
Ooh, picked off. Let's go.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he will
Let's
return
go.
this one to the 30-yard
That's how you start the game, baby.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play.
Give me that.
On the other side, they were already the underdog in this one.
They
just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So the Eagles now,
so
they'll be
we
in
got to make
great
up for this
position here to
loss that
start
we had
things
last
out.
week to Cleveland.
They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile
10-8. That's
Jalen
horrible.
Hurts.
I
You gotta stop throwing interceptions.
If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger, throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. That is caught. It's the
Man, it's a fucking hold already.
Pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Holding.
Ineligible
receiver down the field. Come on.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Our O-line got to be like the most penalized O-line in the league. This is ridiculous.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
We need to call for more penalties.
It's a 5-yard pickup,
any
so
other
essentially
fucking
they get the penalty
unit in
yardage
the
back,
league,
and it's
man.
back to 2nd and 10.
Damn.
They'll go to Barkley again.
Let's
He's
go.
able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs.
See if we can have a good revenge
game. Come
game
into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's
for
going to be a
Saquon
long
against his
afternoon.
former team.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
Whatchamacallit be back in the game, so I can get him a touchdown. Oh, Saquon is in the game.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
See if we can get him a
Offensive
touchdown.
linemen still, to this day, they want to run the
Cut
football.
back.
They want to fire out and hit people across the
Dog,
line
you gotta break that
scrimmage,
tackle.
clearing space.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Gainwell's back in the game.
Gainwell.
Walk-in touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown.
We got to punish the Giants.
And as a defensive coordinator, you're almost in a no-win situation down here near the goal line. You know how dangerous Jalen Hurts is when he holds on to it. You've got to be prepared to stay with him. So when he hands it off, if you're slow in reacting, this is going to be the result.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. 5 plays there on that drive.
All right, so we got a key turnover.
Off with a touchdown run.
And then we
Now after
immediately
the touchdown,
paid that
here's
off with
Elliott
points.
on to
Let's
kick it
go.
away.
We got to dominate.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Giants getting
So
the football
Giants,
back
no
here for their
love.
second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you...
Hold on for a second. Bring the chat up. See if the chat comes up. All right, there we go. Since they don't have like fucking chat on Streamlabs. If they don't have like fucking chat on Streamlabs. Actually, hold up. Yeah. I'm streaming this shit through Streamlabs, so.
Number 2.
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
So I can see that shit. Oh!
A quick throw outside by Locke. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Malik Neighbors.
That's how you shake off the interception.
I like that
The
shit.
opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people.
They really
on this
got Drew Lock
the man
starting
throwing the
over
ball and the person calling
Daniel
the plays.
Jones.
They're not shutting him down early in this game.
So they keep running the fucking
Second down, he's
option.
a keeper by the QB. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Only a yard on the
put some
keeper,
pressure
and it'll
on
be
that man.
second down. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
Hold on, bro. Let me
No, they accept the penalty, of course.
This shit gonna let me. All right, cool. There we go. I got the chat up.
It's backwards a bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Yeah.
Now Locke. Had his hands on it, but dropped it.
Can't get that, son.
The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. You look at this Eagle defense. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Let's see if we can get the ball
This is
back.
such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes.
Pressure on him.
See if they can generate some run after the catch.
Oh,
Nothing
shit.
good on that one.
Ah, you got the first. God damn it.
Down near the 30-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they
Running these little ass screens and stuff, man.
3rd and 15. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry for
Where you
Devin
going, sir?
Singletary. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
that a hold? Okay. I was gonna be mad as hell if that was a fucking if that was
All
a
right,
face
so
mask.
they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap
Giants
the ball
offensive
and
line
then
jumping
execute
like
his
a
block.
bitch.
Well, maybe he was going to be involved in that play from his tight end spot, and he jumped.
It's like
Yeah,
this
don't tell
like
me
second or
those guys
third
don't
false
like
start.
to block. That's what we say about them nowadays in the NFL. But I think he thought he was one of the
No.
key pieces
Yes.
in that play and wanted to get out and execute the assignment very fast.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up
All right,
to be
big play.
incomplete.
Like that.
So they'll come up after the incompletion.
All right, so we gotta make one more
for
play to
second
get off the field.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Devin Singletary with his first carry
Yes,
of
they're
the
playing
game.
for the field goal.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still
Oh, shit.
a long
I thought
way
it
to
was
go
3rd
to get
down
to the
already.
first down marker. Block now to throw.
You on that ass. Let's go.
And down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants.
Star players to make big plays at big times.
That's returnable now for Smith. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
We're trying to make this the Saquon Barkley show, you know what I'm saying? Have him come back in the Giants Stadium and shit on his old team.
1st and 10, it's Hurts.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Go.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Barkley inside hand.
Come on, man. Nobody fucking blocked Dexter Lawrence.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches
Lawrence, yo, he be really getting on my nerves, man.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
You try to run inside on him, pause. Like, he will.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
He will shoot the gap. All right, so we got the 1st.
The Eagles in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972
Yeah, I'm mad,
Dolphins.
dog. Like, I was
trying
to go for the undefeated season.
But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have
Throw the game
interest in
well,
it.
dump it
All
off.
they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
And he's tackled a yard
Take those
short of
9
the
yards, you know what I
Good
mean?
gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Yeah, what stood out
Play
to me
smart.
on tape, the way they were
Take
flying
what
to
the defense
football.
gives you.
So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've
Why the
done that
fuck
here in
is
the first quarter.
in as a tight end? Like, I got my old lineman in as a tight end. Mekhi Becton. That's
They
wild.
go play action with Hurts.
Flushed out right. They'll get this out to Barkley complete.
Fuck it, I'll take those 6
Out of
yards.
bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and
Oh, let me see something real quick. Where's my 3rd tight end? Pause. Why is Jeremiah Trotter as like, all right, okay. It was Granson right there. Like, I literally. All right, there we go.
in
No
possession.
goddamn sense.
As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Hurts.
Ooh, got him.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line.
My man, Dallas got it. You know what? So I'm not going to run it up the middle. So whatchamacallit's he's just going to shut that run down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, shit.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in
I
there on this
definitely
series
meant to
because it
press
seemed
that
like
button
things were
harder.
headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Holding. God damn it.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
Come on, man.
Let's get the call.
Jordan Mailata. That's
That
2
hold
fucking
coming from the
penalties.
left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on
Come on,
that
fam.
one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Temporarily out of
better
field
than
goal
that.
range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
Hurts throw complete here.
That's
to
good.
his receiver.
Then A.J. Brown gets hurt. All right,
And
cool.
now a pause because we've got A.J. Brown dinged up on that last
man,
play.
like, you got all them damn muscles. You just got hurt.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
All right, so we probably going to play for the field goal.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
I ain't trying to throw no more interceptions.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Take what the defense gives me. I really can't see this kick meter. All right, we're good.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is.
They're making all the field goals with him. All right.
Because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well.
Don't want to force him back in the game.
You didn't jinx him.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
Yeah, you want to fuck around, hurt his foot even worse.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field.
Man, we should be up 14.
Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And now whistles here and a flag down.
He's jumping off
Looked
sides.
like someone got going a little early.
That false start.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A false start
Yeah,
backs
both
them up 5,
offensive
1st and
linemen
15.
like, are playing like ass.
Singletary trying the left side.
No, sir.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't.
Yo, they
run it
disrespectful.
at the
They gave
line of
Devin
scrimmage.
Singletary
The
Saquon's
tackle
old
by
number.
Kobe Dean.
Disrespectful. They let that man get number 26.
Here's Locke to throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing now is Locke.
Get there. Damn it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work
He got neighbors
across
just in
midfield.
time.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary.
Yes, sir.
And he can only manage to get a couple.
Devin
2nd and 8
Singletary.
coming up.
Devin White gonna close the
Certainly
door.
a nice job there by the defense.
Yes, sir.
Rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
Who the fuck is T. Tracy
Make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They look to throw. It's Locke.
Come on.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Yo, Justin Simmons, man. That's the second fucking 3rd down you gave up.
The Eagles' 25-yard line. 18
Better
yards,
off
a
putting
big
Reed
pickup
Blankenship
there on
back there.
3rd down. This offense finding its
Fuck.
legs now.
About to get
Here's
cut.
another 1st and 10. Locke off a play action.
Ooh, that should have been a pick.
And it falls incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys
Isaiah,
step for step
we
down
need that.
field,
We
man,
need that
coverage,
pick.
and make up ground
Come
quickly
on.
in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary.
Big Jordan
And the
Davis,
big
he's
boys
shutting that
up
shit
front,
down.
They're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
All right, it's
Well,
3rd
this
down. Can we
drive,
get
they're
the fuck
perfect
off
2
the
of 2
field?
on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
Please.
Block going to throw.
Yes, thank
It's
you.
going to be incomplete. The coverage.
There you go,
too good
Devin.
There. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Thank
On
you. Somebody
4th down,
want
it's
to get
Graham
off the
Gano
field.
for the Giants field goal. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt.
Blocked it. Let's go.
It's blocked.
Reed Blankenship. Just speaking of Reed Blankenship.
I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated
go,
guy
baby.
who goes and blocks it.
You want that starting
It's the
spot.
rest of his teammates to get it free.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They fell last week to Cleveland, but they're on top here as they start
How many
this
times are
drive,
going to say it
1st
like I
and 10.
fucking lost to Cleveland last week?
Fancy footwork in midfield. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Wasn't John Ross, wasn't he a former Giant for like a season?
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be
on the
out
first
of bounds
down?
down around the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a 4.
Fucking double team Dexter Lawrence.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take us
selective
inside the
what I runs
20
with,
and down to the
Hayden.
18-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score.
Read that option perfectly. The end crashed down, so, you know what I'm saying, we had to tuck the ball and run
From
with it.
inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right.
Shit.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything.
I think we
that's a
should
wise
have
decision to
mismatched
just get rid
Dallas
of the
Goedert.
football.
Second down, here's Jalen
Way
Hurts.
from the, and he over fucking
The
throws.
throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a
Fuck
nice
it, we gonna run
stand
that play
for their
back.
defense
We
now.
gonna run the play back.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Might have Ross. Let me see. Might have Ross at the scene.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Buying time to his left.
Take the sack pass.
And time finally
Should just threw it
runs
away.
out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by
Being up
Elliott is
13-0
good,
it
and that
is
will
very
extend
disappointing.
their lead
It should
even
be up
further.
like 21-0.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap,
That ass.
obviously the blocking to
go.
keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Estacada.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Let me get
His
that
early
Bradbury.
struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the former Giant, James Bradbury.
Let's go.
They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone.
Oh, and now
Face
meanwhile,
mask.
on the tackle, some words back and forth. A penalty flag is out. Let's see what this is all about. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And
Go
it
ahead and
was,
accept
we
that.
saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Barkley.
Come on, bro. That wasn't a
Down
touchdown.
after just a short pickup. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And he's
There we
in
go.
for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott
We got 20-0 going into the
and
half.
that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown,
We gotta
here's
get
Elliott
that
on to
loss
kick it
from last
away.
week out of our mouth.
And that'll carry over the back
They
line
did.
of the end zone for a touchback.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to
How
try
many
to
times they
muster
going
something out
to
of this
false
drive.
start?
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Oh,
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll
That's
guarantee
it.
he quietly has told them,
guy.
you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
look, man.
2nd and 15.
You gotta stop dropping picks. That was like the second pick he dropped.
To throw it is Locke.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Locke.
Yes.
And for the third time here
There
in
you
this
go.
half, it's intercepted.
Finally got a pick.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to
If
possibly
we play
pad
it
their
smart, we
lead.
can get
Yeah, they had an
at least a
opportunity
field
there,
goal
and they
out of
weren't
this.
able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard
Oh,
line.
he'll be able to get that.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry.
we got
We'll
time.
see.
We got
2nd and
time.
goal from the 1.
So 7 seconds left.
Now back to throw.
Let's go.
And this is caught.
Saquon with his second touchdown of the game.
Saquon Barkley.
One rushing, one
Final seconds of the first
receiving.
half.
Let's
And
go.
The Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of
Beat
half
that ass
number
like
2.
they stole
It
something.
changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And he'll be set up with good field
Damn.
position here
We
as he
got 1
gets
second
this
left.
up past the 40-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A final shot before half for Locke. And an
Had
off-balance throw
that pressure
there,
on
and
him.
it's gonna
All right,
wind
so
up
we're going into the
incomplete.
half with a
So we've
27-0
come to
lead.
halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando.
Sorry,
That's where
Giants, but,
Message
had to
received
take my
here. No need to
frustrations
wait.
out
We're
on
going to
you.
skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with
Gotta
the
whoop
lead,
that
and they're
ass for
going to
them
get this
wearing these
football
ugly-ass
first as the third
jerseys.
quarter gets underway.
Out of the end zone comes Smith.
Ooh.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
The first half definitely
If
went
we
their
score
way,
40,
and this
like,
would
I'm
seem to be a
taking-
great
taking Hurts out
opportunity
the
to
game.
kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they
Ooh, he caught it. Let's go.
A big play there for Philly. 44
I didn't expect him to catch that.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
A first down carry for Barkley. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And a good-looking run
another
there.
10
as he
yards.
take us inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
And I'll boo
10
Saquon.
yards there and an Eagle first down.
Oh, they put Will Shipley in. All right. Oh, shit. I thought I
running right. And he
thought I gave him a
probably
damn-
should have given
thought I
that
handed
one
off the
off
ball.
as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now, during that run, an injury here.
Of course,
We got
Mekhi
one of those
Becton
big
get hurt.
blockers in some discomfort.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Ah!
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked
Thought threw
away
another interception.
and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah,
And he's maybe
no
going to get this
hold.
back to the
Pause.
4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark
Skip.
of a good run
Skip
defense.
Will Shipley, you get, some
Linebackers making
carries.
plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Yeah, fucking offensive lineman is in the way. That was a touchdown.
He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And Barkley will try to punch it in.
It's
And
a
he'll
fucking
take
hold.
this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is
Come
about.
on. Hold on Dallas Goddard. Come on.
Holding. Offense.
Oh, come on, dog.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in
They're
their bag
holding
of
at the-
tricks.
And isn't
Holding at
that
the
always tough to
wrong
watch
time.
when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at
Fuck,
the
I wasn't trying to
6.
throw an interception.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure,
We had
and he
a
ends up getting
touchdown
yardage
off
before
the
being
board
stopped.
because of Dallas
The
Goddard.
kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off from the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And this will be a
Ridiculous.
touchback as that sails over the end line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back
No,
out
like, yo,
for
you're
their
up 30
first
nothing,
possession
but still,
of the
I
second
want more
half.
points.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They
No,
have
dog,
to
you
do
jumping
what
offside.
precious few teams have done in
Oh,
NFL history.
holding?
That's try to
Bitch.
come back from a 4-possession
Stick
deficit.
that man.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each
Yeah,
other, you
holding.
never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have
Quarterback
to
still
think
got
you
rocked.
can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late.
That was Drew
that
Lock. He
wasn't
probably
enough
would
to
have. I mean,
put
not Drew
someone
Lock.
away.
That was
But
Daniel
that being
Jones.
said,
probably
this
fumbled.
task is near impossible.
God
Let's face
damn
it.
it.
And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
It'll be a gain of 18 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
A nice performance last week. Recognized as NFC Player of the Week after going over 100 yards rushing. I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has, but I also love the power when he ends his runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys.
Jordan Davis.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
All right, we need one more stop.
One more stop. There you go. Big Jordan Davis. He is not playing. First down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Jamie Gillen now.
Can't run on him. He's too big.
For the second time.
No diddy.
First kick 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Smith to return it.
Try to get to the outside.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
Yeah, he threw Mailata
56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good moving the football.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind.
You can't block Dexter Lawrence like one-on-one.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Ooh, he almost threw that up.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Go ahead and punt that.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started.
Yes, sir.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about
Good
it.
shit.
So that's your only chance. Your
Devin
only
White got hurt.
But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Locke. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be Eagles football 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look.
Jeremiah Trotter.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll just
all of a sudden we can't
right
run the
into
ball
a host of
anymore.
tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. A handoff, Barkley running left. And the result
Face
here, a
mask.
pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And they'll try the option on first and goal.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Trey Flowers.
They go play action with Hurts.
Oh, shit.
Oh, here he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Yo, Dexter Lawrence got in there.
We hear them
Motherfucker
discuss
fast.
red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't
damn
call
it.
a play if
And
your
then
team
Hurts
doesn't
gets
have the
hurt.
ball. Got to secure it.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already
Russell
wrapped up, but you and I
Wilson,
both know if you're an offensive
Not too
coordinator,
serious.
you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Throwing on first down, but this
Trying
one
to
winds
get a pick.
up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's
Yeah, he only threw the ball 9
this
times.
game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability
You don't
to
have
advance
faith
the
in Drew
ball
Lock?
from the other.
Locke will try again on second down.
He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds across the
Like 7 for
30-yard
20.
line.
Goddamn.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2
not good
coming
efficiency.
up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2. Locke's going to throw.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Appreciate you, big dog.
By the former Giant, James Bradbury.
2 picks
And the Eagles
for
are gonna take
Bradbury.
over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another
My bad for
interception
saying you
on the
washed.
defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
Hurts is still hurt.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders,
there's
they
like
also
7
know
minutes
this is
left in the
NFL.
game,
It's their
bro.
job to stop them, whether they're in the game or
I'm
they're
not going
down
to stop
by a
passing
handful
with
of
7 minutes
touchdowns.
left in the game.
On second down, here's Barkley.
And great blocking downfield.
All right,
as he's
82
got
yards
this
for
almost
Barkley.
to the 35-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground.
Has some strong running
97
there as
yards.
he's
Let's
down
go.
just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A give running right is Gainwell.
Yo,
And
one of
this
them dudes
goes
got fucking
nowhere.
depleted.
Losing yardage back at the 22.
Now, during that run, an
That man
injury
got
here.
fucked up.
We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith.
Good shit.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith.
His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Locke to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Locke to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Good shit.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been
Good
a
job,
part of their
Simmons.
game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
Damn it.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They begin with a run by Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's taken it around the 40. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
Yo, why would you do that? Pick the ball off.
Because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests.
Nah, I'm going to just bat the
But
ball
in
now.
almost
Pick the
all
ball
of them,
off.
both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands.
Let me give us a first down catch.
To actually see the result.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Throwing now is Locke.
Oh, shit.
Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Big play got caught
Now
off.
first and 10 at the
Got caught with his
11.
pants down. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up.
Again, it's Locke. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this
Trying to
one's
keep this
going.
fucking shutout.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
From the gun, it's Locke.
Oh,
And that is caught.
it's a shutout.
Going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still
God
on
damn
the
it.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
They're not running my side kick.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wan'Dale Robinson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They're going to get 9 here on first down as he
Saquon
gets
got
this
his
one
100
up to
yards.
the 34-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On second down,
Yo, I
Gainwell
swear
looking
to
for space.
God.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This
Here
nigga
is
Dexter
third down and
Lawrence, man.
4. Again, a run with Gainwell. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On third and long, it's Locke. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
10 for 30 is abysmal. That shit is hard.
To put it mildly for them, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them,
Let's have some
they have a field
sportsmanship.
day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, they're...
All right, so we beat the dog shit out of the Giants. So always happy when we, mollywop the Giants, division rival. See, under siege. See what they gonna say. Alright, playing just win. Okay. Got that 5 morale back after allowing 3+ sacks. The offensive line will receive no temporary boost. Okay. All right, so up next we play the Bengals on the Cincinnati. Mock draft. Do we even have a first round pick? Shedeur Sanders to the Lions. Will Johnson to the Cowboys. Jalen Milroe to Pittsburgh. Shamar Turner. All right, so we are projected to get Ariante, I guess, Ersey from Minnesota. I wonder if, I mean, he's going to retire within the next few years, but I wonder if he's going to retire next year. Lane Johnson, and we just drafting his replacement. But we got Mekhi Becton though. But I guess that's if we can re-sign him. So we'll see if we can re-sign him in the offseason. As a matter of fact, let's see, is he... He has no interest in signing with this team. Or re-signing. So he really wants to be in a warm weather state. Really? So you want to be in a warm weather state over having a legitimate shot at winning the Super Bowl? That's stupid. But some players' logic is stupid. So some players' logic don't make no goddamn sense. Let's see. We're going to try to run the ball. All right, so we got to get over 150 yards. Well, 150 yards and up on the Bengals. We're going to delegate that to the staff. All right, let's manage the staff real quick. Secure the line. Maybe it's to help these motherfuckers from giving up goddamn sacks and shit. See what's going on defense. Do have enough for that. Speed rusher. Defensive back. Let's go with press boost for corners. All right, so there we go.
Week 8 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Eagles and the Bengals, and it's coming up next.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cincinnati. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
These are actually just made up jerseys or modded jerseys.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over.
They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Now this one complete downfield on
Let's
the
go.
left side.
Let's go.
Now inside the 25.
Oh, let's go. Touchdown, baby. Paris Campbell.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles go down the field.
Had to hit that
just
skirt
two
on
plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because
hit the brakes on
whether
him
it's a
and then
big
hit the
shot with your
gas
first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
It's like my 4th extra point I missed this season.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this
similar
into an
numbers
up-and-down game. It's
to
almost like
Hurts.
basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big
Sir.
scores.
Now somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Burrow.
Got a man open. It's Chase. You look at this Eagle defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
That's returnable now for Smith. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
A little juke. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That one, a first down pickup of 8. The Eagles at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
That ball caught by Campbell. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in.
John Ross, the
and he's
former
got
Bengal.
another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
No, come
This
on.
time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30. So this is something we didn't see at all from
Really
this
fucking
offense in the
undercut.
victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but
damn it.
giving the ball away here in the
Just
opening
9 picks
quarter.
in the
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well.
We can't let Jamar get
Didn't
off.
get it done there.
The numbers a week ago for Chase. 6 catches, 51 yards.
Can't really
And I
press
think
him
they have
either.
a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Thomas has got it, complete. And he slips up past the 45.
Michael
before
Thomas?
being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Peter wants to sign him as a free agent. I don't think he's on Cincinnati's team.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Get him. Yes.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Man, Josh, what?
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Where you going, sir?
Here with Moss. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is a
Jordan
difficult
Davis
one to
out there
prepare
doing his
for.
thing.
One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all
22.
angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
6.
11, MT, take.
3rd down, here's a run by Moss. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
Hit me with the draw.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Smith to return it. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right.
Good shit, Dallas.
In fact, you got to watch them a little bit
Good
because
shit.
of coverage.
Better
They
get
may
over.
cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Smith catches left side.
Damn, he couldn't break that tackle.
So
I
the
probably should
completion's
just
good
juke to
for
the
7
outside and see if
there.
he broke that
And that's
tackle.
going to bring up
Instead
second
of just
down.
trying
If
to
you're
jump
these receivers, you got to be
inside.
ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows, get the
He
ball
wide
to him
open.
right away.
Let's go.
Touchdown! Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year.
Damn, this is his first touchdown of the year?
Add on to their advantage.
We're still in the
Could've
first
swore
quarter,
threw a
but it's
touchdown
apparent
to
they're
him.
going to have to come
Yeah,
up with
I
a
guess
different
not.
defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that
Yeah, wide
defense and
open.
has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
All right, cool.
This time, the extra point up and good.
Actually made an
And the
extra
lead
point.
now stands at 13. 13-0 is the score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
See if we can
They've
continue
shown
to
precious little here offensively
Bengals
thus far
offense
as
under
they
control.
try again with a first down now. From the shotgun, Joe
Yes.
Burrow. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one
Big
back
play.
into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
I don't know where Burrow was throwing that
Mistake
shit
there
to,
by the
but
offense, Charles.
appreciate
They
you,
tried
big
to
dog.
pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick-6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly
missed
why
another one.
they
God
were tagged
damn
as
it.
one of the best in the league the prior season.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
God damn it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone
Nigga,
for a
Jake Elliott
touchback.
looked bad
The
on the
Bengals
fucking,
set to
extra
take
points.
over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
actually
it.
got
I think you just
positive
called it
yardage.
desperation
I
time.
like that.
I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
11.
Now it's Burrow.
Yes.
And that is incomplete.
Cooper
Passing game
DeJean.
not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. Oh, some strong running.
Ooh, nah.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Blitz coming.
These guys are coming in like unblocked off the edge and play action passes.
Got in there and dropped him to the ground.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Hurts. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down,
was coming off the edge unblocked.
Pass. 4th down coming up. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Jones on the return. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Burrow now off the bootleg. Now a short one to Gesicki. So the completion good for just 3.
So
and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Keeping them to like short completions.
Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Gesicki just gave him yards back.
Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
Punch that shit out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
11 MT, 11 Maxwell, 11.
Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
11 Thomas, 12. Dot.
They'll run a draw now with Moss. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down. It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. On 1st down, Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Let's go. Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively
That's
because
bullshit.
that was open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that
This
incompletion.
guy Wilson
No
is
need to
fucking
panic.
nice,
They
yo.
just gotta go
He's
for the
breaking
high
up everything.
percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing is Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Here we go, here we go. Right in.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll swing this out to Moss. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Here we go.
First down, here's Burrow. And that one will fall incomplete.
Bradbury's playing really good on
Just under 30
Chase
seconds
right
to
now.
go in this first half.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he
Playing really
released
good.
the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Get some
Here
cushion.
we go. 12.
On second down, here's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
11, 11.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
11 empty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Yes.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is good.
He made that.
He did just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Well, Charles, the NFL
61
record
yards.
is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one.
Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. As you can see, this.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengal offense ready to go. Quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11 MT, 11 Mighty, 11 Mighty.
On the counter, this is Moss. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. Oh, this will be
Sweat was on his ass.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is taken at the 23. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
And an Eagle first down.
Looking to throw. His throw
Bullshit.
incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Escaping the pressure right.
Should be able to outrun him. Yeah.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. They'll look to throw.
Shit.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Oh, shit.
A big play there for Philly.
Almost got in there.
50 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Eagles.
And Will Shipley.
From a
The
yard
rookie.
out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about...
This is intercepted.
Intercepted by Josh Sweat.
And he'll
Let's go.
take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Yes. We're going to decline
So
that.
erase the
You
flag.
get that?
They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2?
Yeah, let's run the Philly
Well,
special.
I was thinking the 2x2 inch ones that you can buy and use
yeah.
in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Now Barkley. And he's got
Touchdown, baby. Let's go. He's going on the Philly special, baby.
14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Yeah, we're just wilding on him right now.
Familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner,
Fucking
I'd say there were a lot of
Devontae
grins
Smith to,
breaking out on
A.J.
that
Brown.
sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows
I was
even
expecting
larger
like
here
more
in
of
the
a
third
challenge
quarter.
out of Cincinnati.
Now
Man.
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I got more of a challenge out of Cleveland than I did Cincinnati. That's wild. Cleveland actually beat me.
For a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, we're still in the third
Then again,
quarter,
like
so there's
Myles
some time
Garrett
to kind of clean this up and make
single-handedly
it look more
destroyed that
respectable.
game.
Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this? There he goes, left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Let's get set.
Burrow looking to pass. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And that play will go nowhere.
Burrow's
Losing
efficient.
yardage
He
back
just ain't
near
getting the
midfield
yardage
at the
after his
49.
throws.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
11 MT.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
God damn.
That is caught. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball
Straight
down
burnt,
to the Eagles 30.
Maddox off the line of
Bengals
scrimmage.
passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
I like
Still
that,
in
Devontae.
search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Moss on the give up the middle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action. Now a short one to
So it's
Gesicki.
supposed to be a rain game, and there's no rain in this game.
And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a
I
lot
could've just
tougher
did the
to run with these
fucking
tight ends
passing game.
nowadays in the NFL, but just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field. This time back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. McPherson's kick is good. And that will narrow this, if that's even the right word, to a 30-point deficit. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Option handoff for Gainwell. And he stopped immediately there.
Looks like Henderson.
They'll say no
he
gain
just
on the play there.
keeps
Now
crashing
it'll be 3rd
down.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Fuck.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling
Fuck it,
incomplete.
we up 30.
Their passing attack, even though that one was
We up
incomplete, has
30.
been really
You gonna go
sharp
for
in
it.
this one. It's resulted in
We
a
gonna
lot
do
of
some silly
touchdowns.
shit.
And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down with ease as they'll wind up getting 9 there on 4th and 5.
And an Eagle first down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one 28 yards on the
114.
ground.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All
Gotta keep
momentum
running
on
the
their
ball.
side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you talk about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
All right. We're going to go for it again.
No touch. No touch.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
So we need 25 more yards in the ground.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 5.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Hey, 73.
They'll try to run this one in.
Come on.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
They get this out quickly to the left side.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
John
as
Ross
they
scoring
just
a team
handed their
against his
totals.
former team.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Bengals 6. Chase Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals getting set to go.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. The Burrow's throw here taken in by Gesicki. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
That Joe Burrow
That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. On second down, Burrow. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now Burrow. Checks that one down complete to Moss.
I knew he was about to get hit
way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this is good. It was really kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough.
How long was that field goal?
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
See if I'm going to hit this.
3rd and 4. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one.
All right, so we didn't reach the goal, so we're not going to get, like, I guess, any extra XP. Yeah, we didn't get that scenario. Rain game, but there was no rain. There was no rain at the game. That's the first time I ever seen, like, it was like, yo, it's an inclement weather game, but then there was no inclement weather. All right, so we played Jaguars next. All right, so the Jaguars are actually 7-1. Weekly awards. Jalen Hurts. Okay. They're not ready for like the yearly awards yet, are we? Yeah, right now Myles Garrett is the MVP favorite. Whatchamacallit ain't even in there for the MVP. He ain't even in the running. Sirianni's third.
Okay, I found this on the web for How Do You Think.
Gosh,
Check it out.
shut up. I didn't ask for you. All right. So, Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley is actually third. About best quarterback. Hurts is like fourth. All right. But I'm going to end the stream here. So, everybody, thank you for stopping by. And I will holla at you.